Hello everyone, this is me Vikas Dhayal, and in this particular video I'm going to discuss the best study technique which is going to allow you to remember everything that you read from prelims perspective. So what is this technique? This technique is devised, it is called as the two copy technique. You have to maintain two copies. Best way of doing it is maintaining digital copies, and those copies should be called things that I do not know and things that I know now. So what are you supposed to write in these copies? So if suppose you are doing any mock test, just like many people are doing mock test in our 10,000 questions program. If you are doing a mock test from the market or from the PYQs, you read the solution, you do the mock test, you read the solutions. It doesn't matter you are making the maximum questions correct or not, how many marks are you getting, it is not relevant. The most important thing is that after reading the solution, if you do not remember any concept, any data, by concept I mean that if you do not, for example, remember what repo rate is, if you do not remember what GDP deflator is, so these are concepts that you may or may not know. If you do not know them, mention them in your own words. It is important, your own words. So if you mention that in your own words in this book, in this copy that you maintain, in this notebook, or a digital copy, which is a better way of doing it, or a data that you do not know from your existing knowledge, or any fact, any example, anything new that came up, any current affairs that you do not know, so write all of that in this particular copy. So now when you do a test, it takes a lot of time for doing test and reading the solution. So now you have something to revise from that particular test, and this particular copy is going to be loaded with content that you do not know. The next day when you do another test, what you should be doing before writing anything that you don't know in this particular copy, you should be basically revising what you have already written. Revise what you have already written and just skim through it in 5 minutes. Make this 5-minute rule that I'm going to revise the content that is already written in this copy for 5 minutes. Gradually you are going to remember, gradually you are this few things will be coming naturally to you, and then you are supposed to shift those things into this copy called things that I know now. So now what should happen? These two copies, the first one and the second one, the first one should be revised every day. If you are doing a test every day, then revise it every day for 5 minutes. It will not take longer than that, just 5 minutes, nothing. So then the second copy you should revise every week. So if you do not remember anything from this copy, then shift it back to this particular copy. So eventually what should happen naturally, that more content will be shifting from this place to this place, and by the time it is May, for example, in the 10,000 question program, the program ends on 7th of May. So on 7th of May you have a lot of content that you do not know, and you know in revisable formats which you have revised multiple times as well, but still you do not know some of it. So between 7th and 28th, when the prelims exam will be held, you should have these copies with you, and you should be revising them in these particular days, about 21 days. So you will have a very good grip on the prelims if you follow this technique. This one technique is going to change the marks that you are going to get. It will allow you to score more than 100, more than 110. I've been using this technique for the last 3 to 4 attempts, and I've been clearing the forest cutoffs. I've been getting at least 20 marks higher than the cutoffs for general category in prelims for the GS paper. So thank you very much. Subscribe to the channel for more such videos. Thank you.